Hey guys, welcome back. This is Tony with Backwoods Biker Magazine, and I want to bring to you the August 2019 Fixed Blade of the Month. And this is going to not only surprise you, but it's going to blow you away. Welcome back. This knife here is something. First of all, you know, a lot of our knives are submitted to us by some of the best knife makers in the world. That's truth. And we have got some great ones that we have shown you and that we have published, you know, written reviews on, did a video reviews on. There's some great knife makers out there. But the guy that I have in front of me right now, this is made by Condor. And this is the Terrasaur. And the reason that I wanted to bring this to your attention is because a lot of you guys have been writing me about the MORA Garberger. You know, a lot of guys have been MORA fans because A, they're really cheap knives that price-wise. The quality for the money that you spend, very dependable. But the big thing on those was that they were most of the time made out of stainless. And then they came out with a high carbon knife with the Garber, and I know a lot of guys carry them as their EDC, you know, so it is a great knife, but it's a little pricey for what you get. So when I came across this one, when this one was sent to me by Condor, and I took this out of the box, I said, whoa, that looks just like the MORA Garberger. And so we compared them side by side, and guess what? This knife that comes in, I mean, you can get it anywhere between $40 and $70 depending on the website. But I wanted you to see it, so I'm going to get you an up close shot on this so you can take a good look at it, because like I said, you can see how it fits in my hand. Same size as a Garber. Everything about this knife, and it truly is a nice little bushcraft knife. Hang tight. I'm going to give you the specs on this while I hold it up for you so you can see this knife, okay? You can see how it fits in my hand. I got some pretty big hands. So here's the specs on it. It has a blade length of 4.15 inches, a handle length of 4.68 inches, overall is 8.83 inches. 1095 high carbon steel. The blade thickness is an 0.12, which is about 3.0 millimeters. Again, it's high carbon steel. The drop point, you can see that. I love the grind on it. It's a Scandi grind. You really can't see it that well here, but it is a Scandi grind. Great for bushcrafting. The blade finish is a natural. I think this is a pretty knife, man. I mean, it looks like it's been around. It has a polypropylene handle, and the sheath is matching polypropylene as well. You can see that, but it does have a leather belt loop right here on the top. You know, that's pretty neat, that belt loop that's there. I like that. It's kind of like a dangler almost, but it wants to be a dangler, but not quite right there, you know. But to me, I would get a new sheath made for this, leather sheath, just because I'm not big into these plastic style sheaths. Now, from a practical standpoint on this, the scales, as I said, are polypropylene. They do have a finish on them that will prevent you from slipping, or will at least reduce it. Nice lanyard hole, and I've talked to you about that before, why a lanyard hole is important to me. If you put a lanyard in there, I suggest it be orange, because if you drop something like this in the bush, and they do come in different finishes, you're probably going to lose it. But if you have an orange lanyard on there, you've got it for a while, okay? It's got a nice pommel on the back end of it. The hilt has a nice place for your thumb, or excuse me, for your finger and your thumb to be able to control that knife together. If there's something that I would say is a downer about the knife, and it's not a downer, really, it's not a downer. I mean, a lot of knives, when you get them, they don't come out of the box shave sharp. And that doesn't bother me that it's not shave sharp. You know, I sharpened it up. On this particular knife, both the blade and the spine are going to need some work if you're going to use this as a bushcrafting knife, you know. It will strike a ferro rod, you know, the way it is, but it would be better if it was sharpened. But, you know, it's not shave sharp coming out of the box, really, you know. I've got a couple of hairs that just I yanked out right there, but, you know, it's not what I would say is shave sharp. But I'm telling you, for that kind of money, why would you even worry about griping about that thing, man? But they come in a variety of colors, and you can find these on Condor. You can find them at knifecenter.com. Right now has them for $42.48. Again, this is the CONDOR Terrasaur. If you're a MORA guy, you might want to look at one of these, or if you're somebody's looking for a simple bushcraft knife, you know, this is a great little guy to have. A lot of things it can do. And I realize, you know, you big knife guys are going, you know, it's not big enough for me. Well, that's okay. You know, Rambo, you go ahead and get your roll on. But I'm not that guy. You know, this is a guy that I would carry on my belt, you know. If you need a big knife, you get a big knife, but I don't have to have one. So hang tight. I hope you enjoyed that close-up. I love that knife. All right, that's the CONDOR Terrasaur. You know, I mean, it's a great knife. And as I said, right now on knifecenter.com, you can get that joker for $42.99. I don't know if shipping is included with that or not, but I mean, come on, for 42 bucks, this is a great little knife to have. I do want to make mention of this, is that we're getting ready to start scheduling our fall weekend for our level 1 survival bushcrafting class. And if you'd like to be involved, email us. You can do that at that email that's down there. And so if you like these videos, we appreciate that you would subscribe to us and share it and like it and do all that stuff. But when you do, drop us an email there at tony@backwoodsbiker.com, and we'll put you in our monthly giveaway. And this month we're giving away a couple knives. They're folders by Gerber, but they're nice knives. And you know, the only way that you're going to get one is that if you subscribe and then you put that email in there. And that way, if we draw your name out, then we email you back and say, hey, you're a winner with Backwoods Biker. And the shipping on those is usually like $5, something like that. Very, very, very cheap to get a decent knife for it. So until next time, you guys ride free, you live free, and as always, you be safe out there.